What is going on, people? Day number 19 of the 31 Days Half October series, which I'm doing on this channel, is now upon us. 19 days, wow. If you haven't checked out the first 18 days, go ahead, check those out. It's where I do 31 horror movie reviews in 31 days, or at least try to. You know, some days might be a little showing off or something horror in my collection, but I try to do reviews every day. For those of you who don't know, there's plenty of people doing this, so check the description after so you could see a whole bunch of people that are doing some kind of 31 days, whether it be 31 days of horror, 31 days of Halloween, or mine, 31 days half October. I try to do it more independent movies, maybe lesser known movies that, you know, people might not have heard of. I attempt it, and I try to do it in alphabetical order, but sometimes I don't have a movie to go with that letter, or it's not independent or anything like that. So I try my best to stay more independent. Jonathan Moody at Indie Film Cafe is also doing it in this independent style. 13th Wolfman, Brian Gatto, so many people. Just check the show notes. Check the description and you'll see it. Before I get into today's review, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. If you enjoy this review, go ahead and hit that like button. And of course, hit that bell button. Don't really need to do it this month because you're still going to get, 11 more days of reviews, or 12 more days, should I say, of reviews. So you don't really have to worry about it too much. But after this month, probably going to take a little bit of time off just because this month is draining. Hit that bell button so you know when I do upload more stuff, whether it be reviews or unboxings or collection overviews, whatever have you. Just hit that bell button so you know when I do more stuff. So anyway, I don't really have a movie for Q. Today would have been the letter Q. But I'm probably going to double up on the R's. So the first one for R today is Rabid. This is a remake. Technically a little bit different than the original, but it's directed by Jen and Sylvia Soska. It's written by John Serge. It stars Laura Vandervoort, Benjamin Hollingsworth, and Ted Atherton. Probably butchered that last name, among others. So pretty much what this is, it kind of goes along with the original. It's a girl that's in like fashion and all this stuff. She's trying to become, a fashion model and all this. But things don't go her way and she ends up getting into a horrible accident, making her very disfigured and all this stuff. And she thinks her dreams are all over until she hears about a miracle drug kind of deal, a experimental drug that will heal wounds super fast, and really they don't know everything about it, but it's been working here and there. So pretty much she's like, I'll do anything, I want to live my dreams, I want to continue, whatever. So she ends up taking this experimental drugs, and hey, it started working. But you don't realize what happens with side effects and stuff. Well, let's just say not only does her hunger for certain things start growing, but her hunger for love and affection and all this stuff starts growing as well. So she starts, exploring and having sex and all this stuff. And let's just say whatever she has now gets transmitted to all her partners. And like I said, she's hungry for many, many things. And let's just say from her new found love of life and love of, mating and all this stuff, let's just say that makes a, a chain reaction that turns into craziness. Don't want to go way too deep into it, which these reviews, I don't really go too deep. But if you've seen the original Rabid, I didn't really get into it. It was also from the 70s, so it was a little different for me. I also enjoy the Soska sisters, so I'm a little biased on this one. But I definitely enjoyed this one better than the original. A new age style to it, a new look. I mean, this thing is gory as all hell. It's one of those movies that if you see like people getting ripped apart and all that stuff, this one's definitely up your alley. Like I said, it is a remake, so you technically, like I said, but it's, one that, kind of follows the original. It's a little bit different, a little like I said, a little bit different. I was looking for a different word, but that wasn't working. But definitely one I say to check out, especially if you've seen the original. Check out this because it is from Screen Factory. They got a bunch of stuff on here, audio commentary with Jen and Sylvia, Soska behind the scenes, interviews, a trailer, and all that stuff. I enjoy special features, so check that out. Like I said, it's put out by Screen Factory, so you can find it there. But check out Rabid. Like I said, one, if you're into blood, guts, and gore, it's full of it. Like I said, tomorrow is probably going to be another R under the letter R for the actual day. But like I said, I didn't have anything for Q. So like I said, in the description, check out everybody else who's doing some kind of 31 days. If you've seen this before, if you don't care for that one, if you've seen all my other 17 reviews and didn't want to see one of those movies, check everybody who's doing some kind of 31 days. You're bound to find a movie to watch that you've never seen before, forgot about, whatever have you. Check everybody's page or videos because I know a lot of people love watching horror movies. It is October. Some people like watching horror movies besides October, like, all year round, like myself. So if you're looking for new stuff, you'll have it for days and days and days and months. So check everybody else that's doing it. Just check the description. I'll leave all them. I'll leave the IMDb description. I'll leave the trailer for the movie so you can check that out. And I'll leave the link to where you can purchase it so you can add it to your collection. And I'll leave all my other social media links. I got a Facebook fan page. I got a Twitter, Instagram where I show off the movies behind me. I'm part of the Dorkening we're a horror movie podcast where we do interviews and with actors, actresses, directors, producers of horror movies. Tomorrow night we got Helen Udi. So check that out tomorrow night. If you're into audio podcasts, to check out The Dorkening and look for The Wicked Horror Show. And like I said, couple more days. This month has been flying by. Long month, a lot of reviews, but it is fun and takes a little bit of toll, but it's all worth it. So again, check out Rabid, check out everything else I've done. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button if you enjoyed this review, hit that bell button, leave some comments, let people know I'm out here, share my videos, and I guess until next time, I'll see you guys.